So for the 4x4 relay, the key here is we want to make sure that the athlete sees the incoming runner the entire time. So we always want to face the inside of the track at the exchange zone and making sure that we keep our eyes on that athlete as they come into the zone. When we start to move forward, what we're going to do is we're going to do more of a crossover run so that we can reach our hand up and keep our eyes on the runner and make sure that we don't ever take our eyes off the runner. If we take our eyes off the runner and we turn to run, what's going to happen is once you turn back, they might have tripped, they might have had to go around somebody else, they might have slowed down more than you thought, or they might have run way up on you. So we can't really judge that distance when we're not looking at them. So we want to make sure as the athlete comes in, the outgoing runner, as they take the baton, they're going to put their hand way up here in a nice high position so that they see that it's easier for the athlete to reach up here than to reach way down here and take the baton. If I have my hand down here, they're going to end up reaching over the top, and it's going to be very difficult for me to take that baton without chances of it dropping. So we want to have a nice high target. It's just like I take that baton, and it's just like picking an apple off a tree. I'm going to take it, I'm going to exchange and protect it to my outside arm as I drive out. So I'll have Dewan be the outgoing runner. We'll get to the exchange mark. So if this is the outgoing runner, they're going to be in a nice athletic position, just ready to see that baton coming in. And then as that athlete comes in, I'm going to shift my weight, I'm going to drive, but I'm still moving my arms, but I'm keeping my eyes on the runner. So I'm going to run this way and then reach that hand up and then go. We don't ever want to look and face the outside, mainly because of the rail. We don't want to step on the rail, but if I start to turn this way, I'm going to gradually shift to the outside of the lane, and then by the time I take the baton, I'm going to have to come all the way back inside. So we want to always face the inside of the track. So I have Ray bringing the baton into Dewan on the exchange. Go ahead. Dewan's ready. Good. So there's two ways we can do that. Dewan did it where his hand was up and he's running here, so his target's already at a high position. The other way is we can stand here, be ready. We can use our arms to drive out and then reach up and take it. So it's whatever is comfortable for the athlete. The key is just make sure that there's a high target and we're carrying that baton and keeping the speed of the baton moving through the zone. Again, that same thing as the 4x1 and the 4x2 relays. We don't ever want to see that baton slow down. We want to keep the speed of the baton moving and get that baton right at the start or right in the middle of the exchange zone through here. Once the outgoing runner takes that baton, the key to the 4x4 is how fast you move the first 50 meters after you take the stick. Once you take that baton, you got to make sure that you challenge the first part of the race and continue to build separation between you and the rest of the other athletes, other teams that are in the race. So my goal on every exchange is to build 5 to 10 meters on every other team. And the way you do that is by accelerating extremely fast for the first 50 meters and then getting into your rhythm. So you're always challenging the first half of the race. If you do that consistently over the 3 exchanges, you're going to see vastly improved marks for your relay team, and you're also going to see that the team consistently having challenging the front of the race and making sure that they're always challenging the front of the pack.